If you have just come on, welcome to JP's on-demand virtual workouts. Tonight's workout is No Mercy, which is a bodyweight only workout. No gym equipment required whatsoever. We're going to do 6 exercises, 5 rounds, and we're going to do it for 40 seconds on each exercise, and you've got just 20 seconds to get to the next. So we're just going to wait a few seconds and then we're going to get warmed up to get started. Okay, let's get started. Right, let's have your toes pointing forwards. So not here, toes pointing forward, 3 points of contact. So ball of the foot, this bone here, which is called your metatarsal, just under your pinky and your heel. Once you've got that position, you want the weight to be through the mid portion of your foot, so between the heel and the ball of your foot and that metatarsal, right? So once you've got that, get nice and rooted into wherever you're standing, all right? Soft knees, and then thighs, glutes, so your bum, and then create 360 degrees of tension around your abdominals. Rotate those arms in, keep them long, deep breath in, reach to the roof, turn your palms, let's do 15. Reach up. Reach up. Now when I am reaching, I'm still rooted, squeezing the thighs, keeping my glutes nice and tight, and keeping my core engaged. So when you get to that top part, keep your glutes nice and tight. Don't stick your hips back, stick your hips out, pull them in. And I don't mean tuck under either. Keep them nice and tight, especially the outer portion. Okay, next we're going to do a hip activation drill. Still keep your 3 points of contact. Thigh, glute tight, step forward and back. Once you've got this position, start to integrate the arms with the legs. If that is too challenging, try slowing it down first. And if you still find it a little bit difficult, just go back to the leg position or just moving from your legs. Okay, change. Start from the floor and work your way up. So I hope you're ready for tonight. I've got a few new exercises for you. Five more reps to go here. Okay, last warm-up drill. Feet just outside the hips, thighs, glutes tight again. Let's get the arms up, rotate from the hips, let the feet follow. Now when I'm rotating round, my foot's coming with me, and then I'm pushing through the calves as well, squeeze my glute. Or my apologies, push onto the ball of your foot. 10 more to go, and we are good to go. Okay, let's get the timer started. So, as I said before, we're doing 40 seconds on each exercise. You've got just 20 seconds to get to the next. So once that timer starts, we're going to do a side lunge and we're going to reach to that side. So your side lunge, root this foot in, bend the knee, hinge at the hip, and then I want you to reach, okay? Step back up, lunge, come across, okay? Go. So lunge, bend that knee, hinge at the hip, and then reach for that foot. Now, when I am reaching, I'm not doing this. So When I bend the knee and hinge, just let your arm go where it feels comfortable going to. Keep that shoulder packed at the same time. Okay? Big inhale going down, exhale. So next exercise is going to be quite challenging. I'm going to give you 3 options actually. So we're going to work on our pike hold. So what I'd like you to do is go into a full plank position. So hands shoulder width apart, up into your plank. Now protract your shoulders, push your hands together, thighs, bum and core engaged. Then what I'm going to get you to do is walk forward onto your toes and hold that position here. Okay, so squeeze the front of your thighs, abdominals nice and engaged. Now what I'm doing here is I'm rooting my hands in, pushing them together, hold that. If that's too challenging, come back a bit, hold that position there. If that is easy, you could add in your pike push up here as well. So I want you to look between the hands. 40 seconds on this one. Very good. Okay, next. Okay, back extensions. We're going to do a static hold at the top. So, have the feet outside the hips, hands outside the shoulders, and then you're going to squeeze the back of your thighs, your glutes, and you're going to hold that position here for 40 seconds. Okay, let's go. So focus on here first. Push the front of your pelvis into the floor. Now I'm reaching my hands away from the body and my toes away from the body also. If you need to break, just go back to the start position, hold that there, take a breath, come back up. Okay, next one. Hope you've got space for this. I'm going to do a banana roll. I'm going to give you 2 options. So, you can practice, obviously lie back, reach the arms behind, and then just pull the rib cage down a little bit. I'm going to get you to just roll onto your sides. So when you're rolling, keep your abdominals nice and tight. Again, point the toes, reach the arms back. Now I'm coming round, lateral core muscles engaged, abdominals, lateral core muscles. Or apologies, your lateral core muscles are your abdominals. Used when I know that. This is quite nasty, isn't it? Very good. Right, 2 options again. So we're going to do some body weight squats, air squats. Try and do them for form and speed. So pick your squat position that feet are maybe just outside the hips, toes pointing forward or out maybe 5 to 10 degrees. Arms up in front, hitchhike position. Root the feet, bend the legs, hinge at the hips, then come back up. Okay? So go as fast as you can control the movement for. So spine stays nice and fixed, shoulders are packed. Make sure you continue to keep your 3 points of contact at the ground. Push through the thighs and glutes. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Okay, next one. You're going to hate me for this. So we're going to go into a full plank position or a kneeling plank. Then we're going to do a reverse fly with one arm. So, hands shoulder width apart, feet hip width apart, or you can widen your base of support. Then what you're going to do is bring one hand off the floor. Then this hand's going to go through the other side and then up to the side. So now come round, back of the shoulders, upper back. Do 4. change hands. If it's too challenging, drop to the knees. So when I'm coming round, back of the shoulders, upper back. I've got a slight bend at my elbow, thighs, glutes, abdominals engaged. This hand is rooted in, my left one. Okay, and then we're back to exercise number 1, side lunge reach. So start with the feet hip width apart. That's on a 60-second timer, 10 seconds before we're ready for this round. Round number 2 of 5. Okay, so big step, soft knee, hinge at the hip, reach. Now when you are stepping, make sure you're gripping that floor. I don't want your foot to roll. I'm touching the wrong side there, my apologies. Carried away. Very good, okay. Next one, back to your pike options. Again, if you find it too hard, keep yourself upright. What I would suggest is start in a shorter position, even here, and then if you are in this position, push your hips up into the air and hold this. Keep the heels off the floor. If that is easy, keep the arms nice and straight, hands rooted in, look between the hands, squeeze the thighs, gauge the abdominals. Come on, keep holding. Very good. Okay, next, back extension. So we're doing some isometrics tonight, as you've noticed, which are static holds. Right, hands outside the shoulders, feet outside the hips. My apologies, my microphone. Now, push the hands away from you, push the feet away from you and the toes away from you. Now I'm pushing the front of my pelvis into the floor here as well. Notice my head should be in line with my spine, not way back here. I'm not too under either, somewhere in between. Very good. Okay, so banana roll next. So you can do this one and it's a little bit easier when the feet and hands are closer to the ground. Now when I'm rolling, I'm really creating tension through my abdominals. If you want to make it a bit more challenging, go into your hollow position. So I'm really pushing my thighs, the inside of my thighs together here, keeping the outside of my hips pushed together as well. Okay, next, speed squats. And don't laugh at how fast I am with my speed squats. Okay, so pick your preferred squat position, whether it be narrow or wide. Pick this position you feel most comfortable with. Right, okay, get up the floor, arms out, thighs, glutes, core engaged, shoulders are packed down, abdominals are braced, breathe in, squat. Now go down as far as you feel comfortable going to, where this does not happen. So find a position where you can keep your spine nice and taut and fixed. Now, only go as fast as you can control your movement for. Very good. Okay, plank with your reverse fly. Now you can do this on the knees or you can elevate your hands as well. So, you've actually got a bit of a static or isometric push here. So, you're on the top of the push-up. It's here, or top of the full plank position. And then, back of your shoulders, upper back. Do 5. 1, 2. You drop the knees here as well. Now notice when I'm coming round, back of my shoulder first, then upper back. I'm not leading with the hand. The arm is following the back of the shoulder and the upper back. Next, side lunge, cross body reach. Now again, don't sacrifice your nice lengthened spine for reaching with your hand. Not too much anyway. So I am kind of moving from here to the top of the back, but my low back is staying fixed. See that? I'm not rounding from the low back. Upper back, but not loading the spine just now anyway, so. Now, definitely recommend you breathing in, going down, out at the top. Okay. Ooh. Okay, pike next. So if you've got your pike sorted, you can add in a push-up if you like as well. Now, apologies, this one can be a little bit complicated, especially when I can't see you doing it. So if you're awesome at push-ups, and you can do at least 15 to 20 push-ups without being on the knees, then I would consider a pike. So, plank position first. Thighs tight. Abdominals braced. Put the hands in. And then push yourself away at the top. Now you want the elbows to be coming into the sides. You don't want them flaring. So do that by, see that? Root my hands in. Then elevating the shoulders at the top. Okay. Then we get into the back extension. Again, if you're going back to the pike, if you're not doing 15 push-ups body weight, using your own weight and not assisted on the knees or elevated, don't try your pike push-up. Okay, let's go. It's back of the legs. So glutes, back of the legs. I'm actually contracting from the mid to upper back here first. Reaching the hands away from the body, reaching the toes away from the body. So the calves are getting involved. Back of the thighs, glutes, the spinal extensors, the upper back, shoulders. Very good. Okay, banana roll next. As I said, easiest position is the hands and the feet closest to the floor, and you can try rolling around. Just make sure you've got a little bit of stiffness through your abdominals. Create some tension, take a breath. Just roll left to right. Just make sure you don't roll out your door or into something in the house. If that is quite easy, feel free to add in your hollow. Hope the Lloyd's having fun with this one just now. Again, if that's too challenging, you can focus on just the hollow body hold position. And if you've followed our classes already, go through all the stages. So the hollow body hold, beginner up to advanced. Bodyweight squats next. People will be looking at that, probably come on just live then and went, oh, what are they doing? Get involved, have a roll. Right, speed squats. Again, pick your preferred squat position. Root your feet, thighs, glutes, abdominals, breast, arms up, shoulders packed, start to go. Now when you're squatting, have your knee tracking over, middle toe at the bottom, your knees are probably just going to go out past roughly the outside of the foot. So we don't want to be here. Keep going, very good. Right, next, plank, then arm through, and then back of the shoulder, upper back. Don't head with the hand, because your upper arm bone's going to travel forward, and we don't want that. Let's do 5 on each side. Again with this one, if you find it hard to do a regular plank, don't want to see you doing this one. Try and hold just your static plank, or at least go on your knees. Very good. Next round, side lunge, cross body reach. Three, 2, 1, let's go. And make sure when you're landing as well, don't let that foot roll. So pick a stance that allows you to get your lunge, or get a nice good lunge position. You don't need to touch your feet. Just cross over past the knee if you'd like. Shoulders packed, going down. Very good. Okay, pike next. So even if you do yoga, you can practice your downward dog position. The position that's got the least, that you can manage for the 40 seconds basically. Palm shoulder position. So if you can go here, hips are up, and push yourself away from the hands. You can hold this here, or you can come forward. Okay, static back extension next. So obviously, again, we've got a big mix of people in the classes. This is why I wanted to kind of show you some more advanced stuff, as well as showing you a lot of the beginner stuff. But please, if you've not done the stages to start with, don't jump into these movements. Okay, static hold next. Some really lengthening my arms and legs here. See that? Not soft. Very good. Okay, banana roll next. This microphone has a mind of its own. Right. Okay, pick your position. Very serious face. 10 seconds, coming up. Very good. Right, squats next. How are we feeling? Can you go another round? I think you can. Come on. Easy peasy. Squats next. Okay, pick your squat position of choice. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Plank next. Five seconds. For this one as well, I forgot to mention, you could add in the T-spine rotation. If you find being in the plank too long or feel it's too challenging, come down here. If you want, you can add in the rotation, or you can stick with this one. Five on each side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more round to go, ladies and gents. Side lunge. Let's go. One more round to go, come on. 3, come on, 2, and 1. Pike next. So, pike hold, if that's too challenging, downward dog position, or pike push-ups. 5 seconds. You can even come in and out of the pike hold to plank. Lots of options. Now at the top, I'm elevating my shoulders, push myself away from the floor. Hands are rooted, wrists and elbows are stacked. Okay, forgot what I was going to say there. Static back hold next. Or back extension iso hold. It's a more fancier name. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Make sure those glutes are tight. Squeeze your butt like it owes you money. Pinch a penny, crack a walnut. Whatever makes more sense to you. Five seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Banana roll. 3 moves to go. So remember, you can do it with the hands and feet close to the floor. Just make sure you're not loose here. Alright, brace like you're going to take a punch. And then roll. Or you can bring your feet and arms off the floor. Same principles as the back extension. Pushing the hands away from the body, pushing the feet away from the body. Keeping tension through the front, inside of the thighs, and the outside of your hips as well. Five seconds. 2. Oh, I was wrong. And 1. Right, 2 moves to go. Squats. So notice I'm always starting from the ground, working my way up. So you can keep the hands up, or you can be a bit more. If you're new to squatting, the arms up can help with a little bit of counterbalance at the bottom. Get tall at the top, shorties, including me. Okay, last exercise. 15 seconds. 11. 5 seconds. I wonder who was trying that there. Ten seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So there's a couple of different moves in that for you tonight. Ladies and gents, I hope you loved that just as much as I did. Definitely No Mercy and Super 7 are right up there with my favourites. And I hope you enjoy me adding some of the more adding some progressions into your workouts basically. But please, as I mentioned before, to get to your progressions, you have to be laying foundations first. Don't just jump in. So make sure what I'm recommending to you that you please stick to during your class. Thank you so much, everyone.